Okay, so we have human versus human. So Tarnation decided to go on human again. And Salami on human too. So Salami managed to come back. So now it's they are 1 point each other. Okay. Tarnation was so close to win, but he doesn't manage. Salami is good. Okay, yes. When Salami lose versus Tarnation, he was playing Shrewd, and he just forget one upgrade, and he lose it for that, and that's that's what they are talking about that. Okay, yes, Tarnation. Yes, it's always the same. The mistake. So here, okay, yeah, Tarnation is in white and Tarami in yellow. Okay, so we have 3 rep, 1 rep, and 1 factory for the opening. So it's safe, but I really think in human versus human it's better to go on Echo, even if it decides to change. I think he has an advantage to be on 2 rep. Okay, you see how he's working the base building. When you have the ref, you can build 2 buildings just connected. It's like a duct, but conduct, but really stronger. Okay, so we just consult the factory, and he decided to go on the ref and only ref. I think that Tarnation, yeah, he hasn't screwed anything again. And Salami knows exactly what's going on. So you see on the Echo. Okay, so now the Sentinel can survive. So it's a good thing for Tarnation, for Salami. We'll manage to close, yeah, and the second Sentinel will just stop the attack. Okay, awesome. Decide to cancel the construction because it's just enough. And the third ref is cancelled again. Okay, it doesn't go on the army. It decides to rely only on the turret. The extractor will go down, but it can replace it. Yeah, he replaces that as soon as it was been destroyed. And it only rely on turret. For instance, he's on 4 ref, and he doesn't build any more army. Okay, so if he lose that army, I think it should be really better for Tarnation. He can't do prop. No, he can't. He can't the turret here. He can destroy that revolver. Okay, Eternal is forced. He's pushes back. So he lose army, and he only have Echo. So we need to build army. Because here you see Tarnation have more has the same Echo plus 1 factory. So it could change in few minutes the fight. He has a better Echo and more building. So clearly it's really better for Tarnation. Only echo for Konami. We decided 1, 2, on 7. Okay, that's just equality. So you see, he's two behind. So even if you want to mark the echo, Tarnation does the same, but because you have the first factory, he is better, and he go directly for a big factory with add-on of tank, one add-on of artillery, and the other factory, huge factory just behind. Salami decided to go only on small factory, but that is a good way to have a lot of factory. In fact, you have 6 factory with that 2 big factory, and only 2 add-ons that are built. So it's a good thing to learn how to build as a human. I think Tarnation built that better than Salami. So you have the annex, IL unit, tank, and artillery that will be teleported somewhere. And the teleportation is coming for Tarnation, and it's going on. Okay, it will be a rush most of the time when you have artillery and tank add-on. It's a way to have this ray gun, if I remember the name in English. Okay, I think it should be so hard if it's teleporting. It could be the win, because you nearly have no army and you will have no power for all the building. So it takes some time, and you have to sit. Okay, sorry, I think it was only. Okay, just after he will go and sit. He decided to go first on Raygun, and after on the IL unit. Okay, it should be, I think it should be a real good move. Okay. One dead. Okay, but too late. It just managed to teleport right now. Wow, it should be... Okay, each time normally it's, the node is dead. Even if you lose 1 or 2. Okay, so now it's so bad, it will destroy ref. And another ref again. And okay. He managed to teleport. He tried to protect the refinery by teleporting them. And so it's yeah, he did that really well. Okay, so he managed to destroy everything. This ref will survive. Yes, was close, but he has to wait 40 seconds, and the seal are coming. I think that the turrets are inactive. Nothing to defend. It will be a lose again of army, and as you see, it's not a good thing for Salami. Oh, 1 arc is here. So you see the arc, the protection of the Valiant. So it's avoid. We lose 1. Yes, a real good defense again from Salami. On the echo, it's clearly better for Tarnation, and on the army, Konami managed to stay in the game. It's really good, because it was so bad for him to lose that. Okay, another is coming. Teleportation. Okay. Decide to protect the economy. It doesn't manage to keep the refinery alive. Okay, so it will defend really better. But IL units are here. So once again, the defense is really good for Darami. But he can't do anything else except defend, and he's on now for 5 extractors that are working. And no... Okay, another. He will teleport again and again. All the units are going to teleportation. Okay, if the Valiant go down. Okay, the Valiant go down. And he hasn't any anti-aerial units. Okay, and what did he put inside? Okay, more ray gun. 6 ray gun. And the echo, that would be bigger and bigger, the gap between the 2 echo, but he's managed to survive, and the upgrade are coming. Of course, Star Nation has so many economy that he can do upgrades, and Salami is stuck. He can't move. Another way is okay. Now it's Salami that do teleportation. Okay, that unit are dead. Guard is here. These units are really beautiful. The design of that unit, I love that design. Greybox does a lot of things really good in Grey Goo. And of course some other things not so good, but that's not the debate today. But we are lucky to have such good game for the final. Okay, again in the teleporter, hiding harvester. Try to do some harassment, but nothing to do because Darami is just blocked. Okay, so he has more army now. Managed to come back a little bit, but the echo is clearly bad for him. And no upgrades. Okay, start to have another. Okay, so it's on the server. Oops, that's it out. Just to have on the artillery a mine that appears. Okay, third upgrade. Okay, so if it's just an upgrade for the turret, and you have okay three in stock, and that's it. Patrolling. So it's a bit stabilization of the game. Yeah, Salami do a real great job to survive because it was the first attack. It was very strong, and he just micro better a little bit some units, and he may keep alive. And the building, it just do a lot of teleportation at the good moment, so it avoid the destruction of the refinery. Okay, I love to see all that's it. They will do a lot of trouble on Salami, I hadn't any. What did he got? 6 arc. Okay, to defend, and 3. Okay, 3 feet. And the alpha is underway for formation. Okay, so decide to have a direct access to the base. The extractor is here. Okay, so now Tarnation will know that you will have an extractor. Okay, the seeds are coming, they will destroy the extractor. So Salami discovered a lot of seeds. I think he will rely on more arc. Yes, he's on 7 right now. And 6 seeds. Okay, so it's he just will come back, but the alpha that is coming will be a lot of trouble. And I think that Salami doesn't. Yeah, I know that there's something to have the alpha, and I'm sure that he wants to go for a strike before the alpha is out. 3 minutes before having the alpha. So Tarnation is everywhere on the map. They build extractor everywhere, and it's nearly no more echo for Salami. Okay, this try to go. Okay. Cedar here. Oh, what a good fight for Tarnation. Okay, so it's really better for him. He has echo, he has more army. And nearly no more resources for Salami. I think it should be perhaps the end, as even before the alpha is out. If Salami has no more echo, is just dead, and it should be nearly impossible for him to expand because Tarnation is everywhere. I know you have turret, so he can't enter here. It should be it can perhaps you can add that spot. Here you still have some green resources. It should be a mess. Okay, we try to expand on that place. But it can't expand really quick because of the seeds. If you decide to have some extractor pretty far away, the seeds of Tarnation will destroy everything. He has still no upgrade, so he will lose just one upgrade. So he will lose all the probe. So many seeds right now. Oh, it destroyed. Okay. So each time it's pretty close for the units. Tarnation come back and destroy all the units. Yeah, it can't do anything. So okay, that's the first point on the second best of 3. Okay, and the alpha was just here. We go on the second one. Okay, so it should be Salami as a shrewd and Tarnation as human. So Salami is able to change because he had to lose, so he can change the race. So it could be the last map if because as you see, Tarnation has 1 point and it's in best of 3. And Salami need again to come back. So as it was on the bracket. Okay, I don't know why it's written that. As it does on the bracket. So as I say, Salami need to come back. Okay, decide to morph just to have his own speed. As you see, if not, it was really slow at the unit that is morphing. So we have one extractor, and Tarnation decided to go on ref and second ref. Okay, 3. Yes, sometimes you see that, but it will cancel the ref if you see that he is not obliged to go on the factory. He will stay on the ref. So as a shoot player is Salami. Yes, it will scoot a lot of the map to hide the extractor and keep the base here, the place of extractor here. Tarnation decided to go and use all the resources on that 2 spots, while you can have 10 and 10. So this map is really it's good for the economy boost. If you want not to expand, you can stay here and you are forward really quick. And as a human, you can even build after some conduct to protect them and build turret. So the second extractor on the main base is here, and we have here 3 extractor. Okay. If you load that scoot, it should be bad for Salami, because that scoot really help a lot to have a numerous place where I can build extractor. It's really important to keep it alive. Okay, I think 2 more shots and it's dead. Okay, we have a lot of factory. And for instance, army, no army. Clearly, we have now good economy for Tarnation, so he's going on army, and we have advent that are building right now. So as a shoot player, if you scoot not too far away, you can build your advent here and have a kind of proxy. Now he is on how many? 5 extractors, so he should have the green cycle that should be near the natural base of Tarnation. So we have one amplifier that is finished. It just gives the opportunity to have 2 production in one time. And as you know, the shoot player can max up to 10,000 of economy. The underwriter can do that. And you see that number, it's really classical as a shoot player to have such amount of economy. What is limited view is just the time of building of units. It's always long. That's why you need to have advanced amplifier to have the more units you can in one time. If not, it takes some time. Okay, we have the artillery upgrade for for that unit. I think it's the Echo. No, it's I don't know the name in I don't know the name in English. I think it's the Echo. The upgrade of artillery is really important. It would do a lot of damage as soon as it's finished. It's not useless without that, but you really need. I think it should be the first thing that you will see, the first upgrade for shoot player. And the other, okay, cancel or no, it's here. Okay, it's just a matter of the replay. So it's going on that upgrade. That each time you have the extractor that will be destroyed, it will do a lot of damage around him. So the extractor can be used at the unit. And you have another upgrade that you can have is to heal your unit. You can heal your unit each time you want. Heal your unit with the extractor. It's another upgrade. So you have to choose explosion or regeneration. But at this moment, the extractor will work as can be used as a normal unit, in fact. So you need micro because you can't select the building with the unit. So you have to move your units and to move your building. But it's okay. I decide to go on that upgrade. So the extractor will be done. I think Tarnation. Okay, now you can see it doesn't see anything and no noise. Okay, now it's done. Hello! Surprise! So it should be bad for the Echo. Really bad. So it forces Tarnation to come back, and you have IL units that are coming. So just the Scout unit, and here Mac will be a suicide unit, kind of kamikaze, and anti-IL unit of the shoulder is here. Okay, so extractor. Okay, wow, you see all that damage for the extractor. As soon as it's dead, it's doing a lot of damage. And the army is coming here. Okay, so that army will be dead. Need to be okay. It's pushing back. It loses all the army. Okay, the markers are here. It's the side I just will see. Okay, so another explosion again. So as you see, it build an extractor and decide to let the extractor destroy. And as soon as the extractor is destroyed, it just do explosion. So it should be okay. It should be really hard to counter at this moment. Okay, the upgrade that you hear is a regeneration for higher unit. I think it should be, yes, it's here. Okay, you have upgrade for Tarnation that is going on. So this upgrade for it's for the ray gun that will change its kind of damage with a hard perforing damage. And you have the first that are under production. Yes, so we evolve here. Yes, you have 2 fridges that are here with a crucible. So you need to have 3 to have evolution of the advance to a crucible, and to have 2 amplifier around that crucible. And here there's a need to have the higher unit. Okay, so Tarnation has cloaked his extractor, his harvester, sorry. The extractor is here. Okay, so that's what I say. I think that Tarnation not destroying the extractor. I just a push of extractor and the cancel of the extractor that caused a kind of explosion. Okay, we have the teleporter that is here. Okay, so you have a really more army for Tarnation right now. And the echo, okay, it's most of the time you have a higher echo for the Shroud, but it's not so different. It's just 1 quarter, so it's pretty important. But sometimes it could be higher. The mark will go down, and the food are coming. So that unit can build some small unit. Each time you hit a unit, it's a kind of malediction, and if the opponent unit is dead, you have a coda that is just burst from the corpse, and at this moment it's a real unit that do automatical damage. It doesn't cost anything. You just need to hit the unit before the unit died. The unit died. Okay, so Tarnation tried to expand. On the army, it's really better again. Okay, just if you see, if that unit did go down and dead, you will have a coda. They decide to explode. Okay, it's Sandy Extractor. Okay, okay. A real good fight for Tarnation is... Okay, it nearly reset the number. Okay, you have Extractor again. More Extractor are coming. Okay, here have the Extractor, and okay, you have the this is artillery unit. It's just an IRA effect when you launch your coda. It protects the zone. Okay, forcing Tarnation back. Okay, you see. Okay, it's clearly harder for Tarnation to do that. Okay, you see what's going on. Yeah, it just built and sell the extractor, and that's why you have all the army of Tarnation that is go down. So it's okay, it's a real exploit. and you see on the value the difference. Tarnation was really, in fact, really better in number, and as soon as you have the build and destruction of 2 extractor, you you lose your army. And it's not bad for the echo of Bellamy, because he set a building that is he will take back some cash. So it's just a cost of small money to do a lot of damage. So the echo is really better for Bellamy, so he can do that. Okay, you see the difference on the echo. Okay, so it's entering the base. In the main base, the Fug are doing a lot of damage. You have all the upgrade. Okay, so it will. Okay, one other extractor that is going dead. Extractor is building. So he managed to push Tarnish and Salami back. But here you have the artillery unit that does some damage. So it. So you see the echo is really. They do a relay on the echo, and they can fight really far away. Okay, no more. Okay, so Tarnation concede that game. Okay, so it's because of the exploits that have been used. Okay, so it's not a real cheating, but yes, yes it is. Okay, so we will stay on the game. I will just stop the stream. So Tarnation decided to not play the last game because it was 1-1 on the second best of 3, and in fact I was aware that there is a matter at the end of the game, and I understand what it is. So to be clear, I really think that Tarnation had to lose many units during the use of the exploit of the extractor. 2 times he lose a big part of his army, and he can't come back to punishment of the base. So he's forced to go back. And after, I think that the other exploit is on the echo. Normally the echo can't do artillery so far away, so it seems to be. I don't know that exploit. It should be a kind of relay of the artillery on the unit. Okay, so in fact, Tarnation could have played the last game, decide to stop. So okay, it should have been better if I played that. So Salami is the winner of this third tournament. We will change the rules to write all the exploits that should be forbidden, and at this moment you can't get that anymore. One exploit that is used for human, it's the same, is to build raffinery extractor, and you sell the refinery, and you have your first harvester earlier. It's something that caused a lot of trouble on the official tournament that has been done by Greybox. Here it's not the same exploit, but it's really an advantage that is that shouldn't be here. Or perhaps if when you sell your extractor, you lose all the value of the extractor. It should be used at this moment, but it's not the case. So it's clearly an advantage for the short player. I've talked with both of them. I can't manage to reach Tarnation, but I think the most fair thing to do is not to ban Salami, because he play really well too. And I think that on third match we can see how it evolves. But Tarnation decide to concede, so Salami is a real winner for that tournament. So he'll receive 50 euros, and Tarnation will receive the same amount of money, because I'm sure that I'm nearly sure that he would have won that game without the using of the exploit. So both of them receive the money. I hope that you enjoyed the stream anyway. All the replay will be available, so you can judge by yourself even on that game. I wish you a good night, and we will come back to you for the next week to present the future of Gregu in a kind of pro circuit. So have a good night.